The session.
You know you peeped and made it.
You know I could set it off, but I'd rather use my heart when I put my faith in God. Nothing bothers me at all.
I don't think you get celebrated enough. You should be celebrated for every aspect of your growth and your growing pains.
Hello beautiful people, this is LVMH and welcome to my channel. Oh my gosh guys, it's been 3 hours. It's taken 3 hours for me to come to you and sit like this and have this computer ready, have the audio ready. 3 hours guys. I'm literally using two laptops, one to show the screen, this beautiful screen obviously of Thebe Magugu's website. Yes, that is who we're talking about today, and I'm using my other laptop to capture the audio. 3 hours. Obviously someone needs to hear this, someone needs to hear his story, someone needs to hear me speak about him, or I just need a new laptop. Honestly speaking, I basically just need a new laptop, and I just need a new camera because I'm using my phone. And y'all, if you know me on Instagram, if you're on my close friends list on Instagram, by the way, my Instagram handle is ixnosy. I was complaining about how my phone basically resurrected. It was dead for like 24 hours. I just put it on the charger. Well, it happened today, but it was like for 10 hours or 6. Let's say 6. Yeah, it was like 6 hours. It was off for 6 hours. And I was having the time of my life today. So I'm sure you're wondering, man, the makeup looks different today. Yes, it does. It honestly does. I enjoyed my day today, guys. I went out with Tamanda and her mentor. Her mentor is Precious. So they did my face. They did this beautiful beat on me. I look fabulous, don't I? I look amazing. I know. I look so amazing, I know. And yeah, I'm definitely gonna put their pages on over here. I know Tamanda is still working on her makeup page, so once it's out, by the time this video is out, I don't know if it's out or not, but once it's out, I'll definitely put it in the link in my description. But for now, I'll just show you guys her personal account right now. So yeah, but for now, I'll just show you her personal account. Yeah. So anyways guys, today we're gonna be talking about Thebe Magugu. He is an amazing South African designer, darling. A fashion designer. That's who he is. So I cannot speak about, oh my gosh, I forgot to say something. Hello beautiful people, this is Thebe Magugu. If you're new here, hello, how you doing? And if you're not new here, you obviously know what's going to happen, okay? I hope you feeling good. I hope you're amazing. Even if you're not new here, I hope you're also feeling good as well, you know? In any case, this is Fashion Forward. This is a Fashion Forward series. It's separated into 4 parts. It's separated into introduction, where they started, where the brand started, where the brand is going, and lessons that we can learn from it or learn from their journey and etc. That's Fashion Forward. So if you're interested in all of that, please hit the subscribe button and let's continue with this video, okay? So yeah, that's Fashion Forward. Your yebe means your girl in Zimbabwe colloquial language. So it is your girl ixnosy, but you guys can call me Nosy. So hi, I am Nosy. How you doing? I hope you're good. If you love content like this, please follow me on my other social platforms. I am ixnosy everywhere, okay? So that is Twitter, Facebook. I'm not on Twitch, okay? But Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Facebook? Oh yeah, I do have a Facebook page. Yeah, I do. Oh my gosh. Yeah. And Instagram, you can catch me there, okay? Also TikTok, you can catch me there. So ixnosy. Anyways, let's dive into this video and let's talk about Thebe Magugu.
Greetings everyone, my name is Thebe Magugu. Thank you so much for joining us this season.
You said 21, yeah.
Thebe Magugu is truly an icon, guys. Like, he is iconic, unless he's like a rising icon, but he is iconic. He's a legend, truly a legend, because everything he does is with detail and precision. Like, he really thinks about what he does. And if you go on the website, there's like a book full of, there's a shelf full of books, and if you click on the books, you actually go to that collection, because all his collections are named by a subject, right? And then under that collection, there's like an explanation of it. There's a story behind everything, such an amazing, powerful story. And I think, yeah, if you don't know him, you're sleeping. I cannot speak about Thebe Magugu without telling you that he won the LVMH Award prize in 2019. I'm gonna speak more about the LVMH Award when I speak about Kenneth Ezer, but for today, I'm gonna just tell you that the LVMH means Louis Vuitton Award, okay? Louis Vuitton always hosts these competitions every year. You can just sign up for them and then hopefully you'll win, because I know Cindy Sokumalo, if the video is not out yet, she was also one of the finalists in the LVMH competition. So it's a pretty amazing award, guys, and if you're an amazing designer and you really want to show off your work, I'll suggest you actually apply and go for it. Represent. Okay, guys, we have to speak about these shoes. Oh my gosh, when I saw them on his Instagram page, oh my gosh, I was like, damn, that's mine. Those are my shoes. He's speaking my language. I love them. It's classy, it's exquisite, it's formal, but yet so edgy. Like, yes sir, that's mine. That's my shoe. I love it. It's so amazing. You know when you feel like you need something but it's actually a want, but you're gonna turn that want into a need? That's how I feel about those shoes. I need those shoes AF. I love everything about his brand. Like, it's just so amazing. His work, his journey, everything, every single thing is just voila. Honestly, it's just beautiful. It's nandi. It's great. It's wow. Okay, okay. Things are nice. Things are becoming nice. Things are tasty. Things are delicious. You know what I mean? Honestly, ladies and gentlemen, let's just dive into this video and let's talk about Thebe Magugu right now. Okay. So his designs are actually inspired by his heritage, and he founded his namesake brand in 2016. Guys, I'm talking about him in 2022. He founded his brand in 2016 and he won the LVMH award in 2019. That's 3 years, girl. Thebe Magugu is from a small town called Kimberley in Free State. However, he was not exactly born in Kimberley. He was actually born in a small town outside Kimberley called Ipopeng. Ipopeng means to beautify oneself in Setswana. So I'm just going to read a little bit from my script right now. He moved to Johannesburg to study fashion design, fashion photography, and also fashion media at the London International School of Fashion, which is LISOF. LISOF is so amazing. I visited some of their offices. No, I visited one of their offices in Pretoria. I actually wanted to study fashion business, but I ended up studying finance. In any case, I know it's like, girl, what? But anyways, yeah. Don't worry about it. Now, this is why we're doing this. This is why we're doing this fashion series, you know, just to catch up on my passion, okay? Catch up on my passion? No, dwell in my passion too, because this is one of my passions. Fashion is also one of my passions, all right? However, some articles do say they do call it Leaders in the Science of Fashion School, LISOF. So I only know it as, you know, London International School of Fashion. I didn't know that its name was also Leaders in the Science of Fashion School. Some articles say that, but you know, I know the other one, all right? So while he was in Kimberley, he would always dream of just another life, to live a completely different life than what he is living at that moment, right? Like at that moment when he was in Kimberley. Hope that made sense. He remembers being 8 years old and watching the television and watching shows in New York and also in Paris in his living room, just being mesmerized by what is happening there. In his interview with Vogue, he says there's this narrative around small towns being backwards. That's so negative and one-sided. And I can agree with that. My parents come from a small town in Zimbabwe, and honestly, like, yo, they're not that backward. Okay, maybe most of them, but like I would say some of the people in general, don't be dismayed. That's what I'm saying. Don't be dismayed. And I totally agree with the statement that he says. There's something so beautiful about being in a small town. Sometimes I go on drives with my family. Well, we go on drives sometimes to small towns around South Africa, and there's just something so beautiful about small towns. Like, think about it. There's so much clarity there. The air is cleaner, first of all. Compared to the city, the atmosphere, the energy, it's just way more peaceful than the city. The city tends to be like, how can I explain? It tends to be dirty. It tends to be dirty. A lot is going on. There's just so much competition. People are just trying to climb the corporate ladder, or whatever ladder they're in the industry, whatever they're doing. I had to burp a little bit there. Anyways. But it tends to be very toxic. I mean, of course, it's really good to have competition. I guess it just, moves you a little bit. It allows you to be ambitious. But I think it's also detrimental to our mental health too. So when he moved to Johannesburg, he actually won the Best Graduate Collection while he was there. After 2 years, he then started his namesake label, Thebe Magugu, which was in 2016, okay? From a News 24 article published in 2019, they mention how his collections were... Girl, I do not know what happened there, but the mic just went mute. In any case, this is what I was saying. From a News 24 article 2019, they mentioned how his collections were titled by subjects, namely art history, home economics, and what I meant there was geology. Alright, it's geology. Right there. And it's quite cool how his website actually, there's coins that pop up on his website. I'm like, whoa. That's pretty cool. I don't know how they do that, honestly. Really awesome. His first collection was named Geology simply because he is inspired by the need to escape. He was going through a tough time while making this collection, and while making this collection, he would basically, just go outdoors and really just explore, So remember when Johnny Walker had the campaign about, keep walking, I guess, what is it called again? Keep Walking SA campaign. Thebe Magugu was actually one of the brand ambassadors. The campaign was made to celebrate, and I quote, to celebrate its brand ambassadors who have continued to strive for excellence and inspire the nation in their respective careers. So the campaign is still on, guys, and I noticed while I was watching TV, I keep on seeing the Johnny Walker campaign the whole time. Maybe it's because now I know that Thebe Magugu is there, so I've been seeing it a lot. So yeah, the campaign is still on. He's still a brand ambassador, still showing on our TV programs. So yeah. So I thought I should share this. Some of the things that he said, what he said in his Future in Sowetan live, because it honestly touched my heart. Okay, so he said, fashion is something I feel I was born with. A need to create merging with a need to represent the strong female figures I grew up with. Beautiful. My mother has had the biggest influence on me. She pushed me to pursue my dream after having found sketches of women I did as a kid and what looked like clothes on them. Wow. Beautiful. I love that. Mom? That mom? His mom? You did a good job. He won his 2019 LVMH Award, and then he launched his debut collection at Paris Fashion Week in February 2020. But guess what happened? Guess what happened in March 2020? Lockdown. He was actually worried about his brand because, he just won a huge award, He won this beautiful award. His collection is there in Paris. Everything is just going high. And then boom, lockdown. He actually says this in one of his features with Vogue. He says, my brand's journey has been one of a series of sacrifices over the years. And just when things began to unfold, off the back of my first presentation in Paris, a childhood dream Because remember, guys, like he would watch, fashion shows, Paris fashion shows on television when he was 8. Like he always thinks about that. So this dream he had has come true, right? He has this collection. He's showing it, or he's showing it to the world in Paris, right? So he says, off the back of my first presentation in Paris, a childhood dream, this pandemic threatened to eclipse that. Gosh, so frustrating. Like, I'm sure that was really frustrating. He continues to say, I went into a dark place about what role fashion played in a pandemic. Yo, like, seriously, that's me saying, oh, yo, like, if serious. Okay, he continues to say, if designers used clothing to communicate their stories, opinions, and perspectives, the pandemic put us all on a suspended mute. Child. Me too. Okay. He actually decided to, take another look at this. Like, think about it more. Like, okay, South Africa, rest of the world. Let's see the South Africa, okay? Sorry about it. So, in this dark place of 2020, right, the suspended mute, he decided that he is gonna think about a new perspective in fashion, and he actually shifted his perspective in fashion and thought about the business side of it. So he shifted his perspective on the business of fashion, okay, which he did. So instead of making clothes for the sake of making clothes, commercially and all of that stuff, he is making clothes with a deeper meaning, with a deeper message behind them. And he wants to be more meaningful about his approach when it comes to the designing process and also making the products he produces. So there's something to it. There's a story behind it. There's something meaningful. He's just not making clothes so people can just look pretty in it. He's making clothes with meaning, with something, with a story. So he read this book called Betrayal: The Secret Lives of the Apartheid Spies by Jonathan Answer. And it left him questioning, what happened to Olivia Forsyth? I think that's how you say it. I'm just gonna put the name on the screen. Where was Jenny Miles now? He actually interviewed some of the spies in the apartheid, time to gain more inspiration for his collection. So I'm going to read what he said in this Pap Mag article he was featured in, and he was asked, you interviewed ex-spies? Brilliant, and not at all from what I know about your commitment to storytelling. What was it that intrigued you about these women who worked for and against South Africa's old regime? And how did you go about turning the interest into a collection? And he replied saying, my favorite part of creating a collection is figuring out how all the theory translates into a tangible collection. If espionage is about the hidden in plain sight, I think the idea of I'm gonna put the word on the screen because girl, I'm not about to speak French here, became an immediate go-to. I wanted to explore details that read as one thing from afar and read as another up close. An example of this would be look for from the collection. From far it looks like black polka dots, but upon close inspection it's actually the scanned fingerprints of Olivia Forsyth, who agreed to have her police scanned prints as an asset to the collection. Wow, that's beautiful. There are other hidden details that pepper the collection: a polygraph test, an actual computer virus as a textual finish. Wow. The confession of a known South African spy. I wanted these to be as authentic as possible. Wow, this is super cool, guys. This is really cool. I love that. Oh my gosh. Like, he's so creative, So he likes filming a lot about his messages and etc. that like he really likes filming his messages because, you know, it just communicates what he's thinking and etc. when it comes to his clothes. Oh my gosh, guys, today has been so tough. I know, like, I'm just taking a random, like, I know it's just weird for me to say this randomly, but today has been such a tough day. Like, it's been so amazing, but there's so many like there's like hurdles that I shouldn't be going through. Like, it's like, why am I going through this hurdle? First of all, my phone just switched off randomly. I'm about to have the most amazing day, one of the most amazing days of my life, you know, and my phone just decided to switch off, right? And then it switched on after like 6 hours or so, and I'm like, today out of all days. And then today I actually wanted to batch content, like 3 videos. I can only do 1 right now because of the difficulties of even shooting this video right now, and I have to edit a video for a client, a beautiful video for a client. Their 1-year-old is having a birthday party, so I'm editing a invitation for them, a video invitation for them. And obviously, like, because it's taken me 3 hours to even do this video, I'm gonna have to, you know, like, stop here, like, stop with this video, stop with this makeup here, all this beautiful makeup with this video, and edit the invitation and, you know, go to sleep, right? Because tomorrow I'm busy tomorrow as well. So, oh my gosh, like, today I've just been going through so many hurdles, and right now I just had to, because my iPad switched off, that's where I read my script, and the charger is not working. The charger's not working, and now I literally had to send all the notes to my Gmail account on the laptop that I was using in the background here, so I can actually have notes. This is so annoying. Like, I shouldn't, like, it's like, for me, it's like there's certain things I know that I shouldn't, like, it's like a hurdle, and I'm like, yo, I shouldn't be going through this hurdle right now because I have certain assets to make sure that it doesn't happen, but these assets are like fucking delaying everything. Like, it's so freaking annoying. So, like, today's just been so irritating a little bit. Like, I've been kind of irritated, but I'm not trying to let that take over my life or anything like that. I just know that it's because, I don't know, I'm just enjoying life, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, let's continue with this video. He really loves communicating through filming when it comes to his collections, because he believes that, you know, filming allows him to communicate his message even more, which I completely agree. Like, I also love filming, like filming, video editing. I see that it just brings everything together, and you can just, like, if you're very artistic, honestly, filming is just one of the best ways to communicate your creativity. He actually says in one of the articles, he says, and in general, I want my brand to feel like a documentation of the country and region's rich cultural and historic heritage, and using fashion as a medium in which to communicate this. In the Paper Mag article, I've linked the articles down below, guys. If you want to get to know more of him, please, like, honestly, I don't even think I've covered a lot in this video when it comes to his journey, so please go read the articles that are linked down below, the resources that I have, everything is there. Like, his story is just amazing and inspiring, guys. Like, even just me researching and me just talking about his journey, I'm just like, damn, because I love subjects, I love learning, and you can see that with him. His designs, they're always thoughtful. Like, I don't know, what can I say? It's Thebe Magugu. He won the LVMH in 2019, okay? So he has a personal Instagram account, and I'll just put it on the screen here. It's called Thebe. Thebe is short for Thebetsile, which basically means, oh, I just basically said it right now. Thebetsile M. Okay. Thebe, so Thebe is short for Thebetsile, which means he who shields, which is really beautiful. The love I have, guys, I really like African names. Like, they're amazing. It's just beautiful. Like, they just have so much meaning behind it. And honestly, like, I just think if you want to name a child, like, think about the meaning behind it. Like, don't just name for naming. I get it. Like, if a name is beautiful, but actually check the meaning of it, please. I'm just saying, Zendaya might just wear one of your clothes. If you just keep on doing what you're doing, don't give up, don't listen to anybody, don't listen to what they're saying, only listen. I mean, obviously, if they do criticize your work and they're very good at what they're doing and etc., obviously listen to them, but don't give up, just do what you're doing. I mean, you might just have Zendaya wearing your clothes and it's amazing, So if you give up, Zendaya may not wear your clothes. And we both know Zendaya is like a fashion icon. She is like a fashion icon in this generation. So, I mean, if you give up, Zendaya may not wear your clothes. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. And saying I come from XYZ is not enough anymore. To an extent. It's not enough anymore. Use your opportunities, optimize them, and do something great with them. No matter where you come from, do the best that you can with what you have. Because I believe this is what he did. He did the best with what he had. But no, like, for reals, let's have a chat, guys. Let's really have a chat, okay? Yes, you can have excuses. Some excuses are very valid. But what you need to do is just look at your limitations, look at your opportunities, and think, okay, yes, I may not become a millionaire, a billionaire. Maybe I might not even go to Europe. I don't know. I'm not trying to speak that into existence in my life. But, sometimes you have to be honest about your limitations, correct? And just think to yourself, okay, how can I go from A to B? It doesn't even have to be a huge step. Just how can I move from this place where I am in my life to another place in my life, right? You never know what's going to happen, because when you have that mindset of, okay, let me just take one step. That one step that you just took can open so many, can open so many doors. So many doors that you never knew even existed, just because you said, okay, I may not go to this place, but I can definitely move from A to B by doing this. Just one step to greatness can lead you to many doors open. And guys, I always think to myself, yes, we all have access to God. We all, there's nothing stopping us. Seriously, he created the universe, he created you and me. We all have access to God. We can speak to him right now. Use him. Talk to God, guys. Listen to God, guys. You do not need to listen to a pastor. Listen to your own communication you have with God. Listen to what comes out of God's mouth. Because I believe God communicates to all of us differently. Just so differently, because we're such different people. We all have different types of intelligence. We're all born with our own different types of intelligence. So God can communicate with you the way he wants to communicate with you. You don't need a pastor to be a vessel to talk to you. Okay? You really don't. You got God. You got a brain. You got limitations, you got opportunities. Stop thinking, my mom and dad did not do this for me. My siblings did not do this for me. The government did not. Bro, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? That's the question. What are you going to do to live a better life? That's it. The message I get from Thebe Magugu's brand and his journey is, you too can do it. Just make it work. Make it work. Somehow. Make it work. Make it work. Make it work. Make it work. I know what I just said is basically easier said than done. I know, because I'm also taking it in. It's easier said than done, but honestly speaking, y'all, I believe that faith really works. Seriously. And faith without works is dead. If you have faith, how do I say this? If you say you have faith and you don't even put in the work, and by work, I also mean your mindset too, because your mindset is also work. You have to fix your mindset. If you're not fixing your mindset, if you're not doing anything to really be honest with yourself, to fix yourself, bro, that's not faith. Nothing's going to happen. You get what I mean? You're just going to complain the whole time. But I believe faith is something that will definitely allow you to skyrocket and do whatever you put your mind towards, right? If you believe and put in the work, that's faith. That's what I believe. Faith without works is dead. Sometimes I say certain things you know, like without me even thinking about it, because I believe in it. Although I know, okay, realistically, I'm not in that position, my mindset is there, you know, my energy is there. I'm going to end this video with this quote that I found, and I don't know who wrote it, it's unknown, but it says, "Stop being afraid of what could go wrong and think of what could go right." I hope this video inspired you, because it definitely did. Like, just researching about his journey and everything, just the brand and etc. It's inspired me to really think to myself and just say, you know what? Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's make it work. Let's just make it work, honestly. And I hope you make it work. I hope you put in the effort. I hope you believe in yourself. And when the time comes and your dreams come true and something bad happens straight after that, I hope you keep on pushing. I hope you don't give up. I hope you still keep on going. Because as long as you're breathing, there's something that you can do right now to make this world a better place to live in. I know that was cliche, but honestly, it's true. Any case, if this video inspired you, if it helped you, and if you think it can inspire another person, please share this video with them. This is LVMH. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.